Hi guys. Lately, many people have been asking me about symptoms they experience in their body without any apparent medical reason. And that's why I want to make this video today to explain to you what it means, psychosomatic symptom, and how we can deal with physical pain when there is no organic cause for it. So when we experience real physical pain that arises from our mental state or our emotions rather than an organic cause, then we talk about psychosomatic symptoms. And many people experience chest pain, digestive problems, headaches, migraines, and the doctors tell them there is nothing wrong with them. But the physical pain is very real and it limits their life. I had a client who complained that her stomach cramps up and she is constantly bloated. So the doctors told her that there is nothing wrong with her. There is no apparent medical cause for her pain and for her digestive problems. So I was her next stop. And if you guys are like my client and overturned every rock but found no cause for your physical pain, don't give up. When there is no medical reason for your pain, what it means is that you need to dig deeper. And unfortunately, for many people, symptoms are something bad, something they want to avoid, something that they think restricts their lives. And today I would like you to start looking at symptoms in a different way. Symptoms can be actually our guiding tools, and quite the opposite, expand our lives. Through symptoms, an illness can communicate with us what's missing in our life, what needs to be integrated. And symptoms often recreate and mimic some facets of an old trauma, shame, guilt that has never been resolved. Through symptoms, actually, we are forced to face some feelings we may be holding on to and some situations that we've been reluctant to confront. So symptoms can be something very positive, and we should really listen to our body, understand the symptoms, and take an action. For example, with my client, what we found out is that she was holding on to a lot of frustration and a lot of fears. And when we worked with her, she started clearing out these emotions, and she said that she felt lighter, and for first time she was able to express these pent up emotions. Of course, we all know if you guys have a lot of stress in your life, you release cortisol and adrenaline, these stress hormones. And it is okay, but when we release in our body excessive amounts of these hormones, then our physical body starts to act up. So we can see physical problems like chest pain, we can see migraines, headaches, also, body aches, and many others uh, based on the release of these excessive amounts of stress hormones. So definitely one thing is to watch for the stress, and find relief from stress. But another thing that I found out is extremely important to watch for is your old hurts, emotional pain, anger, frustration, situations you've never dealt with. And why is this? Um, I read actually a very interesting research that shows that there are two emotions that are the biggest contributing factors to psychosomatic symptoms. And these are repressed rage and inhibited anger. And when I say this to my clients, they're like, oh no, this is not about me. This is about people who are angry, who have anger issues. And the funniest thing is that actually this inhibited anger and repressed rage is found in the sweetest people you may know. These are people who want to take care of everybody else. These are people who feel it's their responsibility to keep things even keeled. They think that they have to take care of everybody else and put everybody else's needs before their own needs. And this repressed rage and anger that it's inside their body accumulates, and of course at one point in their lives or another they're gonna see physical symptoms and they will get sick if they're not ready to deal with these emotions. And I'm gonna explain to you how this works on a brain level so it becomes more clear to you. When we have a disconnect between our conscious and unconscious mind, then we can see psychosomatic symptoms in our body. What does this mean? You guys know that our conscious mind is in constant exchange with our unconscious mind that carries repressed emotional pain, memories, hurt, anger, traumatic events. And when there is disconnect between this conscious and unconscious mind, our physical body will react. And there will be sickness, there will be physical symptoms. And I'll give you an example why this is happening. Let's say your conscious self wanted to stand up for yourself, wanted to speak up when your father yelled at you for no reason when you were 5-year-old, for example. But your unconscious mind was afraid that he would hit you or he would condemn you for being not respectful. So you pretended that everything is okay. You put on a show and you moved on. You swallowed your emotion. So now if this happens one time, of course there will be not big impact on your life. However, if you shut down your core need of expression on an ongoing basis, your body will hold this tension inside. And this is how our psyche works. These emotions and old feelings, old hurt, go nowhere. They stay in ourselves. If we don't process them, if we don't deal with them, they go nowhere. That's why I always laugh when somebody tells me, I don't know what happened to me. I suddenly became so violent. And let's say she was the sweetest person you've seen. And never this happens suddenly. So these emotions, this anger accumulates in us, and there are moments when somebody even looks wrong at you and you explode. But this is why this happens. So this physical discomfort is actually a form of asking for relief, for change from a relationship, from self-belief, from some, traumatic events, uh, some repressed hurt. So this physical pain, these symptoms are here to show us, hey, come on, stop, listen up, something is wrong. Take a look, focus, understand what's going on, look at it. And unfortunately, many people, try to kind of cover up the symptoms, take two Advils when they have headaches, or then other medication, and don't look at the cause. And the cause is deep, and many people don't want to deal with this. But if you guys been holding on a lot inside lately, and if you've been experiencing physical symptoms, physical pain, I encourage you to become curious about your body, curious about the symptoms, to understand the body signals, and to take an action. Of course, if you want to do a deeper work to heal this psychosomatic pain, these psychosomatic symptoms, please reach out and book a session with me. In any case, I encourage you to look at your feelings, to listen to the language of illness, because it tells us a lot, and to take an action. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please share this video with your friends and relatives, and I'll see you soon. Take care.